Welcome to Deception Island in Antarctica, boys and girls. If you're looking here, we are at Deception Island in Antarctica, and I'll show you a picture of the map of where we're at. But look, I want you to concentrate on the rock formations and how just unlike anything we have at home this looks. What you're seeing, this gap over here to the left, is called a caldera. And what happened was that volcano. This is a volcanic island. What happened was the volcano blew. And blew out so hard that caused kind of a gap in there, and so water's able to go into it. So this is our trek into Antarctica. Here's a picture of exactly where we are on the globe through GPS. We are the little circle, and it indicates we are in the Antarctic Peninsula. We crossed the Drake Passage from South America and have arrived now to Antarctica, and we'll be spending the next few days here. As I said in the video, the first stop we made was at Deception Island, and what I was trying to show you before, in case you didn't hear, is called a caldera, and it's where the volcano blew out the side to let the water inwards, so you can actually take a boat into the middle of the volcano because the water was let in. This is a video of my view from right outside my room of Deception Island. It's a pretty typical landscape for what we saw in Antarctica. Coming up later, there'll be some more pictures of it up closer, but this is kind of my first experience of Antarctica. We did see some wildlife while we were in Antarctica, mostly penguins, but we did see some whales and some seals and other kinds of birds. The first couple photos are of penguins in colonies. You can see them, they're the speckled dots on the ice. The next part that you're going to see are actually whales. If you can see real close, the black dot in the middle of the water. And here is a clip from whales. You have to look very, very closely. But if you can see the splashing in the upper part of the video, those are whales. They're really hard to catch on camera. This is a picture facing forward on the ship. You can see the bow, or the front part of the ship, down below. We spent most of our time at the top deck. We just like the view from there better. Something that you may or may not know is that in Antarctica, during the summertime, there's actually very little nighttime. We were there. There's actually at no point did it get dark. And here's a picture of sunrise at 2:30 in the morning in Antarctica. This picture gives you an idea of how big the mountains actually are in Antarctica. That's me standing by the railing, and you can see the Antarctica in the background. The next picture is an iceberg that floated right by our ship, and something that, an interesting fact that you might not know is that 90% of an iceberg is underwater, so what you can see on top is only actually 10% of the entire iceberg. So, as you can imagine, this is why people have to be extra careful when going through water with icebergs in it, because you can't see with your eyes most of where the iceberg is. We passed the science station along the way, and it's operated year-round, so even during their winter time, and the smell is very, I'll say, distinct because of all the penguins that live there. So, hey, if you guys are looking for a job, I'm sure that when you grow up, you could become a scientist working on the island. The last picture I'm going to show you is one where Gretchen and I decided to take a relaxation break in the hot tub out back in Antarctica.